Okay, so there's a lake with exactly 5 islands. The islands are J, K, L, M, O, and they're all connected by bridges. Contractors will build a network of bridges that satisfy the following rules. So, a lot of students have an issue with this game because they think it's a mapping game, but you could draw out these 5 islands connected by bridges in so many different ways. So this can't be a mapping game. We have to write it out more in a set of groups. So let's write out the islands. Now we're going to draw them vertically, and whatever island each one is connected to, we'll place next to it. We know that bridges connect all the islands, so they have at least one island that they're connected to. So the way that we're going to write it out is, let's say if J is connected to M, we're going to place M here, but we're also going to place J here because M and J will be connected. All right, and in this way, it's a lot simpler and easier to follow. So let's go to the rules. Rule number 1. Each bridge directly connects exactly 2 islands with each other and no 2 bridges intersect. You can draw out many ways where the islands are connected by bridges and the bridges don't intersect. So instead, we can consolidate it in this setup, and it's going to be a lot simpler and easier to view. All right, rule number 2. No more than 1 bridge directly connects any 2 islands. 3. No island has more than 3 bridges that directly connect it with other islands. So that means we have a max of 3 bridges. 4. J, K, and L are each directly connected by bridges with one or both of M and O. 5. J is directly connected by a bridge with exactly 2 islands. So we know J has 2 and no more. 6. K is directly connected by a bridge with exactly 1 island. And 7. A bridge directly connects J with O and a bridge directly connects M with O. Okay, so remember, if there's a bridge connecting J to O, then O has a bridge connecting it to J. And if there's a bridge connecting M to O, then O has a bridge connecting it with M. Okay, and now we know from rule number 4 that J, K, and L are going to be directly connected to M, O, or both. And since K only has 1 bridge connecting it, then it's going to be connected to either M or O. We know the same for L. At least one of its bridges is going to be connected to either M or O. Same goes for J, but we already have O being connected to J through a bridge, so 4 is satisfied. And so the big deduction we can make here is from rule number 3. 3 says no island has more than 3 bridges that directly connect it with other islands. So O already has 2 bridges, one that connects it to J and one that connects it to M. So that means O can only have 1 more bridge. But here we see that K and L could be connected to O with a bridge. So what we must then deduce is K and L can't both be connected to O, because then we'd have K and L, and that's 4 bridges, and that goes against rule number 3. So that means we have 3 options. One where both K and L are connected to M, one where K is connected to O, and one where L is connected to O. So let's write them out. Okay, so in the first option, we'll have both K and L connected to M, which means that M has a bridge connecting to K and M has a bridge connecting to L, and that is all because it can have max 3 bridges. So that means that J can't be connected to M with a bridge, and J is already connected to O with a bridge, and J can't be connected to K because K only has 1 bridge. The only other island that J can be connected to is L. So we have J right here with L as well. All right, so that's the first option. Then we have the second option. And so in the second option, we can have L being connected to O. So we have L connected to O, and that's it for O. And then we know since K can't be with O, K is going to be with M. So that means that M has a bridge connecting it to K. And so for J's other island to be connected to, we're left with either L or M because K is done and O is done. All right, and then the last option, option 3, we will put K connected to O, which means we have K here, and O is done. And then that means that M is going to connect to L, so we're going to put L down here with M as well. And that means that, again, the only other islands that J could be connected to are either L or M, because K and O are done. And so you see, by not drawing this out as a mapping and more of a tweaked grouping, we have these 3 very concise options that have most of their variables written out. It'll save you a lot of time and frustration on the game. Okay, so we have our setup, our rules, and our deductions. Hope that was helpful. Let's go to the next game.